Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I just cut open this envelope. This is from Archer Olive. I've got a whole bunch of mail here, so I thought I'd just share it with you guys. I opened one thing and put it over there. It's kind of a private email or private package, so I decided I probably should ask permission before I share that. But we'll see, we'll see. So, if you didn't know, I love Amy Tangerine. I've been blessed to go to one of her workshops. It was at Erin Condren, um, about a little over a year and a half ago. Anyways, up in Austin, just the sweetest person. So last year she came out, well, last couple of years she's come out with some planners. She just came out with a new planner, and I guess stickers come with it, but I haven't got my planner yet. So, and I know they said they mailed it, so I'm going to have to, I totally forgot to reach out to them because I totally forgot it was still coming. So, anyways, this should be fun. This is just some Archer Olive stickers in Amy's. You can see that's Amy's handwriting and her, if you're familiar with her work. And then let me see here. So, ooh, those are pretty. I love that. So this can be used for goal setting and just encouragements. And then here's your monthly, here's your weekly. So super fun, super cute. Amy did an amazing job. And if you don't know, Amy has a new online community type thing that you can sign up for. I would send it right away, but I'm having to wait till we get started in the year because I have a lot of different things. I'm going to be taking some classes online, and I'm phasing out one bit of work to take on a whole new business. And so I just want to make sure I can get it all done. And I'm doing the one little word with the actual class with Allie Edwards, which I haven't even gone on it yet. Today's the 4th and I haven't done it. So yeah, that kind of a thing. But I also kind of want to wait and do it once it all kind of lands. You know how you wait for the package to come. So anyways, and I have a lot organized already for my one little word, but I'm waiting for that to come and then I'll get started. But so I'm trying to keep some things. I just need to better understand the class. So I'm trying to keep some records. So this is an order. Hold on. I'm just going to pull it down here from Scrapbooking with Me. So if you guys don't know what Scrapbooking with Me is, it's a gal, and I'm going to wipe this down because we've had so much stuff everywhere. She is a gal out of Alabama. Yeah, Alabama. And she's got a YouTube channel, and her channel is Scrapbooking with Me. And she, I think she goes by the name E. So like many of you call me K, and the reason why is my first name begins with a K. My middle name is K that begins with a K. And my students used to call me Miss K. And so I just signed a lowercase k for everything. It happened kind of inadvertently. When you teach special ed, you write a lot. When you work a lot, and it's just easier sometimes to just sign K, and it just kind of ended up being that. So anyway, so I don't know what the E stands for. You would think after as long as I've been watching her channel, I thought it was Edith, and then I just thought, I don't know. I'm not even gonna guess. So, but she's a very talented woman. She has an online shop, and she had some things on sale. So let's see what they are. I got a few things from her. I love supporting mom and pop businesses, and it's just important that we remember them right now with all that's going on. Okay, and she has some of my all-time favorite products. So she does a lot with Graphic 45. Sorry, I've got people coming in and out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on to save time. And anyways, and I have the habit of always wiping my hands now after anything comes in the house, whether it's mail or it's groceries or whatever. It's so stuck in my head now. So anyways, and she also, so I love Graphic 45, and I went ahead and signed up for a few of their subscription, or their subscription again. And hold on one sec. Sorry, I'm drinking my drink. But she also has a company that I love, and they're out of Bernie, Texas. And we almost moved to Bernie twice. We bid on 2 different houses, and it just didn't work out. But our kids went to homeschooling kind of one day thing up there, classes, and yeah, just a lot of different things. It's just it's a really charming small town in outside of San Antonio, Texas. And we lived on the northwest side of San Antonio, so it was a perfect fit for us. And anyways, so Blue Fern I found many years ago, and I love it because it's so like shabby chic. It's so junk journally. I mean, these are all my own words, my own made up words, junk journally, but that's what it looks like to me. It's very junk journal esque. And so, um, the place I was buying all my Blue Fern was in a small scrapbooking store in the town where my parents used to live before they passed away. And our family had had a home there for over 40 years. So it never dawned on me that I wouldn't be going over there all the time and picking up things from them. And I don't even know if they're still in business. I don't get the emails anymore, and I haven't checked. And it's been very hard for me since my parents passed away. We had to go back so much to close things out in their home and things like that. We still have 2 storages to clean out. Hold on one second. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh goodness. Sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. Anyways, um, but they sold Blue Fern. And I was just like, oh my goodness gracious, I can't believe you guys have Blue Fern. And so I always bought from them. Well, when I saw that E had it in her store, I was like, huh. And she's so reasonable. And if she finds it on sale, she sells it to you on sale. It is amazing. So I am super excited as somebody who sat and cut endless kits this weekend that will be going up in the Etsy shop soon. I am super excited to see this paper. I went through, I don't know how many hundreds and hundreds of pages I was like cutting and printing and, going through kits and actual printed paper. Oh, so gorgeous. I love that. There's that. Isn't that pretty? So I've had this before. This is Cherish, and it is so beautiful. This is a very common, very romantic in Blue Fern, and I think Blue Fern sold out, and then it was rebought again, or they revamped it somehow at some point. But this one is called Heartland, and this one is also from the Heartland series. So Bicycles for Two, and this is Sweet on You. So, and there's the definition for Cherish, which I love. And then the back of that is, oh, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that cross. So pretty. Gorgeous. Oh, this reminds me of Portland Headlight, though it's not a lighthouse. It's still pretty. I love that. Very cottagey like. Oh, look at that lace print on that. And then the cross stitch. And then the roses. Oh, so gorgeous. Oh, and the back of this is so pretty. And this is homespun. And then it is called Homestead. So very pretty. This is homespun, and it is crafty. And this is Family Sewing Machine. I love that. So it's kind of a faint family sewing machine ad. Look at the scissors. See all the ephemera or the advertising, which I used to have tons of this advertising I had saved on one of my computers that is long gone now. And look at all of this. Isn't that gorgeous? The measuring tapes, the dies. As a person who's done sewing, weaving, and spinning business, yeah, this is very, really, really floats my boat. So this is called Crafty and the main kit is homespun. So this main kit is Montage, and it's called Fairyland. And, oh yeah, look at the sides. That's what that is. Look at all those. Oh, so beautiful. These are gorgeous scrapbooking pages, if you can't tell. And they're such thick quality that if I were teaching and you had clear drop sleeves, I would be saying these are sturdy enough that you could literally just decorate both sides and you'd be fine. I would, to help people save money because scrapbooking can get heavy. But I love, look at the back of that. Isn't that gorgeous? I would never think of doing a blue-green wood grain. Isn't that pretty? Much less with this. And it looks beautiful together. You can just see that. So, oh, look at this. This is Heartland, and it is called Red Rose Ball. And oh, it's so pretty. So Valentine. Oh, look at the music, the vintage music right there rolled up. Oh my goodness. And everything is so subtle. You just have layers and layers. Like here's some stamping writing and more writing. And then you've got the prominent pictures and it looks like it's like a you're going to a fancy ball or something. And then you have this underlying lace stamp on the background. It's just these are such rich, rich pieces. You really just have to look at them for a while before you like cut into them or start using them. And this is so pretty. And look, there's a postage stamp. And I mean, who would think? But they come up with some of the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper crafting resources. Okay, this one is Wanderlust, and it is Mountain View. So you've got the bird and, oh, all the background mixed media type stamping. Oh, I love that. And I love the greens, and it kind of looks like mountains faded into the background, like off in the fog of the morning. And then here's the back of that. More postage, dictionary type print, more postage, angled dictionary print or ads up and down. I mean, really, really clever, clever, clever designs. Okay, so that was our first bag of goodies. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, here's bag number 2, and we have bag number 3. If these are the same bags, hold on. We will not, yes. Are they the same? Yes, I think they are. Okay, so we'll just go through one. I love her eye. I love her style of junk journaling. I love that she was an accountant. And so everything that she used to do evenly and perfectly, she now has to undo that in her brain, which is who I am. I'm the daughter and the wife of CPAs. And so everything to me had to be even. It all had to match. And in art, you don't do it that way. You do it in threes. You do it in odds. And so it's like, no, don't make me do that. And you have to let it go. So anyways, oh, I love these pansies. They're so gorgeous. And the roses, yellow roses. This is Spring Parade. And this is Susie's Garden. And look, there's a name there, Anne. It just, everything has got layers of hidden things when you look at these. It's just mesmerizing. It's like when you go to a gallery and you look at a painting and you just have to take a few minutes to take it all in. And that's what these are. They're just little works of art, each page, and just so beautifully made and so affordable. I mean, thanks to E, these are so affordable. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not a purple girl, but I think that's beautiful. I think it'll be beautiful for this spring. I can't wait to play with that. Okay. Oh, and I'd missed the bunny. So you guys know I call my granddaughter Bunny. Well, you know that's all going to get cut out and put on something for her. That little cutie was on the phone today, and her mommy was on the phone, and they always do it on speaker. And she was in the back going, uh-oh. You know how they do when she's, just a little over here, and she's like, uh-oh. And it was very sweet, very high-pitched. And then you could hear her going, like little squeals up and little squeals down. And then after we talked for a little while, she was like, "Mah," and I just said, "Oh, sweetie," and I called her by her name. I said, "Are you crying? Why are you crying?" And because she was in the back seat of the truck, and they have a 4-door truck, and then they have part of it where they take the seat out and they put the little tiny playpen that I gave them for her to have at the office. So when they work out on the property, they can take her with with them, and then they just kind of trade off back and forth, as they do work. And anyway, she was so cute. She was just like, uh-oh, and just talking away. And when she was crying, all of a sudden she stopped. She just listened as I was talking to her. And then you could hear her again start going, squeal up, squeal down, just kind of going through her little routine. She's so cute. Not that I'm, prejudiced or biased or anything like that, but I do think she's a pretty cute kid. So anyways, but I call her Bunny, needless to say. And look at this little chick. It's so sweet. Oh, I'm going to make something for my husband with that. He raises poultry. And so I don't think I've put it on Instagram. I'll have to put a picture of him holding our little first chick born last year. So sweet. I've put my guineas on, Oh, poor thing. He's been rebuilding the chicken coops and chicken yards, and we've always let him free range, but they were picking our gardens clean last year or this summer, and I was not a happy camper, nor was he. And so they're getting a fancy new huge yard that is just going to be for them, and it's only for when we're in like totally gotta pick. We don't want them to wipe it out before we pick it. So look at the little bunny doing the Easter eggs. That's so sweet. And this one is Marketplace. It's still Spring Parade. This one is Marketplace. The last one was Sunrise. And the little bunny one is Susie's Garden. So yeah, this one is Sunrise. So pretty. Anyway, so, but those stinking chickens. Ooh, that's so pretty. That purple is so pretty. I still have to do my mom and dad's album. And I just haven't been able to get there yet. Though I do have, I've started to get my all my supplies together. I'm just not quite there yet, but I'm going to get there soon. And when I do that, I can share it with you before pictures. So, but some of this would be so beautiful. My mother loved every holiday. She overly decorated for every holiday. Typical Southern woman. We're not really, we're Texans. It's kind of different than Southern. Nothing wrong with either. Just we're different, And anyways, but she grew up very, socially minded, kind of thing. And so she always had gorgeous decorations out for everything. And after my sister and brother took everything they wanted, we kind of kept a few things. And granted, some of the things we had were a bit broken or, but I found in some of our Christmas stuff, I opened it up and there was a frog. My parents went to TCU, so that's why it's always purple and white. And it's a horn frog, so I always bought my dad frogs. And there was a mistletoe frog with a broken foot. So I've got to figure out, I don't think we have the piece of it, but it was really cute. And I got to figure out how to save it, and fix it. And we're crafters. That's what we do. We figure out a way to save things and repurpose them. So anyways, I love this. This would make a darling 6x6 book all on its own. I love these. And maybe I'll make something for my granddaughter using this because these would be precious covers. And look at the back of that. Houndstooth. That yellow houndstooth is just so beautiful. And this one is Spring Parade, and it is called Spring Petites. So I bought, I have 2 sets. So I have 4 of these. So I was just thinking I could do, with these 2 pages, I could do 4 mini albums. And that may be what I do at Easter this year. Wouldn't that be pretty? If I end up doing them, I do them junk journal style and I'll share them with you. Now, it's really hard for me to want to cut these up to use in a junk journal unless I'm cutting elements out of these because I'm a scrapbooker too and I'm used to doing 12 by 12 pages. So I think this is gorgeous and I love this. It says A Joyful Easter. So sweet. I love the chicks. I just love that. And if you haven't ever been around little chicks being born, they are just the sweetest thing. The little beep, 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 beep. So sweet. So sweet. And they're so fluffy and beautiful. And God's creation is so amazing. So, look at that branding strip. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm telling you, blue. Look, am I up for an episode? I'm so sorry. Blue Fern is amazing at the quality of what they put together. It is so amazing. I'm so sorry. I just happened to look up and see you might not be able to see it. So this is Spring Parade Joyful. Absolutely breathtaking. Look at the edging on that. Isn't that just gorgeous? The lace and the molding and just, oh my goodness gracious. It is just absolutely, it's mesmerizing. That's just all it is. Here's the big one of this. I love it. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. Isn't that, look at that little lamb. If you didn't know, I raised lambs when I was young and they followed me like a dog. They were not your typical lambs and we do not eat mutton as a result. Oh, I love it all. The seed. Oh goodness. So beautiful. Oh, look at the back of that basket weave. Who would think to do basket weave in green and who would think to do the negative of that? Let the dark be back behind and the light be up above. I love that. You think of that in person, but you don't think of that in print. So this is called, it's Spring Parade still, and it's April Medley. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is Spring Parade, and it is Remembrance. And look at that gazebo. It's so faint, but it's so beautiful. And then look at all the flowers and the butterflies around it. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys can see all that. So again, Spring Parade Remembrance, and you have like type over this, like advertisement or article type, and handwriting, and just layer upon layer. It's very mixed media like. Oh, I love that. The stenciling right here. So beautiful. And it just looks like, do you remember when you were a kid and you used to do like those crayon rubbings and then you would have things that would pop up out at you? It's not that rustic or basic, but it kind of reminds me of that when I was a kid. So I love that, or when I taught it as a teacher. Okay, now they've got to be at the end. Yeah, this is the end. So this last one is Made Vignettes. And again, it's Spring Parade. And oh my goodness, I love that bunny. Look at that one. Isn't she so sweet? Oh, that little lamb. Oh, so sweet. My lamb's name was Waddles. So if you didn't know, look at that one right there. So sweet. And look at that little chick hatching out, like I said. There's something so miraculous when you watch chicks born out, or when you watch animals be born, after they're born, or, sometimes watching it can be a little much, but after they're born, just the beauty of it. And there's beauty in them being born too. It's just amazing how creation is, and it's just so beautiful. So here it is, annual spring catalog. So here's in the background, there's typing, and then here's this, main space with the print, and just florals and advertisements, and color is the only way to describe this. So again, this is Blue Fern. I bought this from Scrapbooking with Me, ME, and she's out of Alabama. I will put her link below. And I cannot say enough about Blue Fern. Absolutely gorgeous. This was packed beautifully, by the way. Absolutely packed perfectly with cardboard and bubble wrap and tape. And if you notice, not even a corner is bent at all, which, you would hope it wouldn't be, but it happens. It just happens. So, and then here is the other kit that I got. Again, absolutely breathtaking. Love, love, love it. And I love supporting such a kind woman. So, all right, friends. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It helps our channel to grow. It helps me a lot. And leave a comment below. Tell me what you think of these papers. I just think they're just gorgeous. And tell me, would you cut up these big papers? Would you cut them out? Would you fussy cut them? How would you, you could cut this portion out and put it in a page for a junk journal or a journal, and then you could fussy cut the rest out, I guess. It's just so hard for me to do things like that with this paper. I am a Blue Fern paper. I wanted to get it where there was more than one piece of paper because I will hoard one. I know this of myself. I lay it all out there right there because to me, I could never work at Blue Fern because I would just sit and stare at them all the time and just look at the intricacies of each and every piece of art, and I would just study and study it. So I don't know, but everything came with at least two, so I know I can at least use one, put one away to look at as to learn. And then of course I got the second kit of the Easter one. So anyways, tell me what you would do and how you would use this paper. I would love to learn from you guys because you guys are always so much smarter than me. So, okay, friends, I love you guys. I pray you're having such a good day. I pray your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. Again, like I said, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Hit that notification bell. Forward this on to somebody if it would encourage them. And give me some ideas what you guys would do. I'd love to know. Okay, friends, please be safe. All right. Love y'all. Talk to you soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.